Good evening, Vicky in chat.
Good evening, Miss Divinity.
Look, it's a surprise guest, Vicky T.
Hello, it's me. Surprised?
Um, are you guys surprised? Um, I'm surprised. No, I'm not surprised. Wait. Well, yeah, I am surprised. I'm not surprised. So let me see. Mr. Hideous is in chat. Paul made it here this Thursday. Good to have you.
I know. Hi, Paul. You missed all the juicy stuff last Thursday. Holy mackerel.
Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh. Last Thursday was Vince McMahon's lawsuit. Oh, that was a lot. This week is not going to be like that at all. It's going to be absolutely different.
Yeah.
But we also have Atlas Pass. Good to see you. Lip-Tarded Faggot made it this evening.
German.
Cat Ninja's here.
Yeah.
I mean, you made it to chat, so it's good to see you.
I did. Oh, it's gonna be weird not having a meet around.
I know, right?
He's off. He's off flying. He's going to India to visit family. Like
Do people know that about him? Like he said it on his show?
Oh, I don't know. I probably shouldn't have said
that. Don't worry. He left 700 guard dogs at his house. Don't you go there and try to rob him. 700, he said. I remember he said that. They all know how to use guns.
He did say that. He did say that.
I remember that part. If I don't remember anything else, something about his dogs could use guns real well. Weapon training.
Well, I think it's wonderful that he's going to go visit family.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody needs to visit family because, personalities clash when you get with your family members sometimes, since we're talking personalities.
I don't think that's why we need to go visit them. But I think it's great if you're from another country to get to go back to where you're from. That's freaking dope.
Right?
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
So I hope he takes a lot of photos. If any of you guys go on a trip, then it will be mandatory that you join the Discord and share pictures of everything. And when we mean everything, we asked Amit to take pictures of literally everything. I want to see people's shoes. Yeah. I want to see how they use not how they use the restroom, but kind of what the bathroom looks like. Anyways.
Beautifully. Hi, baby.
Hey. Good to see you. Women and Black folk built everything, invented everything. Oh my God. He's been reading the internet. They got to him. He's too young. They got to him. Okay. There are a couple things we're going to.
Yes, we know that, Paul. Sorry.
I'm going to share some things before we get into the absolute 100 billion% truth of our personalities. Not actually ours. We don't even have the same personality type. I said that for Paul's benefit.
We don't, but
we're complementary.
We mix well. Exactly. Yeah, we mix very well. Yeah.
I forgot to refresh and didn't realize it was oh, this boomer. Well, give a kid a computer, right? Thank you. Appreciate you. We are live. Good to see you. This is 100% 1 billion% factually correct personality information night. And if it doesn't align with your personality and it's supposed to, the thing you do is change who you are.
Change your personality.
Just change until you are what the internet says you're supposed to be. I'm pretty sure that's how this works.
I think you're right. At least until we get all jacked into the internet, and they tell us what to do all the time. So,
oh, hold on. Thank you for the Rumble rant, Brev. I appreciate you, Mr. Paul. We are live.
Yeah, thanks, Paul.
I'm glad you're here. Sean Lemaine, good to see you. Hold on. Speaking of, I think you just said something about your brain. Do you know what this is that you're looking at right here?
Isn't that the thing that they hook into your brain now?
The Neuralink?
Yeah.
That's it.
Does it have Wi-Fi?
It is. Fucking Wi-Fi. Have you
Does it screw into your skull?
What Daremuth is here. Hey, it says to support a Rumbler. I enjoy coming to see. Hope you're having a great time today. Thank you. Today is going to be a way different day than last Thursday. We're going to just hang out and react to the internet.
Yeah, just a little bit. Just a
But
little bit.
right now, we would love you all to react to this. Thank you for that Rumble rant. I appreciate you. But this is a Neuralink, and that's freaking giant. That is, wow.
Where does that go?
In your brain,
at the base
dude.
of your brain?
Base?
Does it go at the base of your brain?
These little tubes here, they hook into, like, your brain.
Yeah, but where?
Minimal cortex damage. Minimal. Bro, wait, hold on.
Isn't that where the back of your at the cortex?
Cortex. Hold on, I got a picture of Nova's brain. We can look at it. What does it say? Anything? Oh. This is actually Nova's brain picture. But I think it's funny.
Yeah, it's got all those spots.
I knew one of these wasn't going to say cortex, but okay, hold on. Let me find out. Where does the Neuralink go? Where does the Neuralink get implant? There's only one person who has it so far, and it's the skull. Fuck off.
Huh?
Inserted in the skull. Wait, I thought it went in your brain.
In the skull. Okay.
That's what it says. Hold on, I'm gonna show you that.
On the inside or the outside of your skull?
Ooh,
I bet it's the outside of your skull. And it hooks into what? It
says sticking electrodes into the brain tissue is really nothing new. In the 60s and 70s, electrical stimulation was used to trigger or suppress aggressive behavior in cats. By the early 2000s, monkeys were being trained to move a cursor around a computer screen by just using their thoughts. It's nothing novel, but implanting technology takes a long time to mature and reach a stage where companies have all the pieces of the puzzle and can really start to put them together. Damn, the thing is just big. It's too big. It's the N1.
Right now it is. It's the first, just think though. It's the first one. Think of the first television and how big those are. The first computers filled up 2 rooms. So, and now we get a little tiny chip in our little tiny phones, or some of them are really big. But the point is, they started big and they will eventually make it smaller to where it's just going to be a little inserted to your brain. And wait, what? Oh, that's right, because they used it on didn't you say that they were having people who had actual spinal cord injuries using it?
That's who they put the test out for. I didn't actually get more links to this. Sorry. I didn't think it was going to be. I was just here to complain about the damn size. Like, haven't you heard of micro SDs? Things get small, but whatever. You're right. This is just the first version of it. So.
But I can't imagine that thing at the base of my skull sticking out underneath my skin. Oh, yeah. Because isn't that where they would? I would think that's where they would have to be sticking in there to all the electrodes.
I don't. They said he said the first person who got the implant is recovering nicely. I'm like, what? Recovering? How long does it take to recover? You think I thought he was supposed to be better than everyone. What? I don't know.
When did he get it done?
January this year. I think that I think Elon posted he was recovering on the 29th. So I don't know when he got it. He didn't give the first implant to himself. He did? Who told you that?
What? What you talking about, Willis?
If monkeys can move a cursor with their mind powers, they can replace Nova on the show. Damn, he's still roasting Nova. You can't get away. Fucking Nova Scotia gonna get it. You like it or not, Nova.
Oh, no.
Okay, well, we should give him one of these, and maybe he'll be he's an asset. I'm not, but Nova really should get one of these. Another thing I need to confess to you, though. Wait, hold on.
Okay, what's that?
All right, I was gonna get a little serious. I'm not gonna do that. And instead,
you can do serious. I can do serious.
No, I was just gonna say, I hate president, and seriously, I can't believe he did this shit on 2021. That's what I meant. I didn't want to talk about it like that.
Okay.
But I posted it on my Twitter, and I was like, "No one's gonna see it because I don't really twat." Okay, let's get out of here. But there is something I have to confess. So when I did my show about coincidences, I don't remember what it was Are You Rare? That's I think what it was called.
Mhm.
I was and I actually think when I talked about Midgley, the inventor guy, and how these different inventors, like, died by their invention. At some point when I was talking about that, or maybe it was just in Discord when I was talking to you guys, I had said that the Segway guy died on his own
Mm.
invention,
Yeah.
and I thought it was funny. Well, I didn't think it was funny, but ironically funny, I suppose.
Ironic.
Mhm.
Yes.
And that's actually not true. The truth is he's still alive. So, I need to put a retraction, but it's close. It's
I
close
think
to the
that was
truth.
just a Discord. I don't think you talked about it on any shows.
Well, if I ever told you about this in private, I apologize. Here's the truth. Let me tell you
It's
how
all
it closed.
good.
The guy who bought Segway in 2009, he ran off a cliff with it in 2010, but that's not the inventor. So kind of you can see how that information got a little twisted before it got to me. The other guy's alive. Sorry about that, Dean.
Yeah. Sometimes
my
you gotta
bad.
throw that in
That's
there.
my bad.
Little retraction. Little retraction there.
That's my retraction. It's buried
Mm.
in the some other show that no one will ever see, but either way, I feel better about myself, and I won't repeat that again, and hope y'all don't either. Or at least you get it right. You say the guy who bought Segway was the worst purchase ever because it drove him off a cliff. Literally. So see, she talked
Are
about it
you
on the
sure it
show,
wasn't
and
by
then
suicide?
no,
Suicide.
yeah, no, they're probably Catholics. They definitely gonna blame the Segway. That's not a way they're allowed to go.
It's the Segway. The
It's
Segway
the
did it.
Segway. Okay,
Segway.
what else?
Okay.
I do have a 3-minute and 21-second clip of it called Front Fanny. Did you hear hold on, I
Do
know
it.
you watched this today.
Do
Did
it.
you watch the Fannie Willis hearing?
I did.
Okay,
I
so
watched it almost from the start with beautifully.
when
It was entertaining, man.
she got on stage, no, the other thing, stand, and she said, "My name is Fawny." I was like, "What? Fawny? No, that's what she calls herself." How'd you feel about that,
I
Fawny?
did know that. I didn't
You
realize
did?
she called herself Bonnie.
Me
No.
either. Did Fanny take a load off? Fanny got hot dogged. She's out there and her boyfriend got hot dogged and she got hot dogged and they all were hot dogged. And I'm not really sure what that means, but it made sense if you watched it. He got hot dogged like a son of a bitch. She
He got
came in
hot dog. Oh man, no, he got thrown under the bus is what happened to that guy.
Frowny
Sorry,
Willis.
Mr. Wade.
No,
I
we
don't
don't.
know if we can get those tracks off of your suit by tomorrow.
The judge got hot dogged. No, actually, Trump's lawyer got hot dogged when he was questioning Fanny, and the judge was like, "Okay, you're done." And he was like, "Huh?" He's like, "Yeah, go ahead. Who's next? You're next." And he was like, "So I asked you once," and the guy was walking away. He's like, "Shit." I'm like, "What the fuck is
Right?
this?" It was a really fun to watch because they
It was
had
a
2 weeks to
circus.
prepare. They don't know what the other one is saying. They really have to be on their lawyer game. They got the DA there, so the judge doesn't want to
And
piss her
there's
off.
so many
Everyone's like,
lawyers
"It's nice to
there.
meet you, Mrs. DA lady. I'm sorry. I hope you don't get mad at me after this." It was very bizarre, but awesome. And no, we don't have to watch
Yeah.
this. It's 3 minutes and 21 seconds. You would not have gone back. I'm about
Let's
to post
watch
that
it.
though.
Let's just watch
Are
it
you
because it's
sure?
funny. And I like Joe. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
All right. You guys, this is
Yeah.
Vicky's fault. Good evening, Daniel. It's great to see you.
Hi, Daniel. And yeah, you could blame me.
It is clipped, so it's
Joe's
not going to
great.
be just
Joe's great.
but it's mostly just this lady. And I haven't watched this clip back. So if there is
Oh, you have it? Okay.
no, I just did it because
This is a good
I
one.
have the one that I have is like 9 minutes, and I was like, "I'm not gonna do that to them." So I just clipped out these 3 parts that I thought summed it up. I don't know if that's gonna be true at all, but let's
Dude,
find out.
how about that chain holding on her glasses? Woo!
Dude, she's a diva, and I loved everything about her.
Ooh, yeah. Okay. Play it, baby.
Let's go.
Ma'am, let me be very specific. Did you talk?
Should I tell who this is? Because I'm not sure if they're going to say that.
Oh, true. Yeah, go
I don't
ahead.
know how
Set it
much
up.
I cut out. Did you talk to?
Go
Okay,
ahead,
so
set it up.
she knew Fanny from college since 90 or 91, according to both her and Fanny's testimony. At some point, Fanny needed to change addresses and she wanted some privacy. So this lady moved out of her condo. Fanny moved in. Instead of changing lease names, Fanny paid this woman every month for the rent or whatever. And so she's tested, and she was also worked in the DA's office. She's an attorney, and she at some point quit in lieu of being fired. So for context, 2 hot chicks with no camera on. Bye.
Thank you, Sid.
Sucks.
Thank you,
Aw.
Paul.
Thank you, Paul. But
What?
yeah,
We're hot in our pictures, isn't it? It should be good enough for you, boy.
super hot in
ahead.
our pictures, man. Yeah. We don't want to distract from Fanny. It's funny.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's who this woman is, and
Funny.
Joe has pulled this guy on the left is Good Logic. He's dope. He's in New York. On the right is the timeline. November 1st, 2021 is when Fanny hires the dude. This whole thing is about, were they in a relationship? They're like, no, we weren't. So she hires him November 1st. They both decide somewhere between, they go on vacation the second week of the next year. So, well, I guess they're very fast at this, but they don't start fucking until March, according to both of them. Basically, they've narrowed it down to early in the year, between February and April. And that's according to them. So what you're going to learn now is that she actually moves out of her apartment at a certain time. Okay, here, let's just watch now.
With Miss Willis about her romantic relationship with Mr. Wade?
Yes.
Did Miss Willis tell you on more than one occasion that she was engaged in a romantic relationship with Mr. Wade prior to you leaving the district attorney's office?
Yes.
Did she tell you that in the year of 2020?
Yes.
In the year of 2021?
Yes.
Are you certain that Miss Willis told you about the romantic relationship with Mr. Wade prior to November 1st of 2021?
Yes.
Now, did you also have observations
Mr. Fanny,
of Mr. Wade and Miss Willis together prior to November 1st of 2021?
Yes.
And are those observations, were those in a social setting?
Yes.
And did you observe them do things that are common among people having a romantic relationship?
Yes.
Such as, can you give us an example?
Hugging, kissing, just affection.
All before November 1st of 2021, correct?
Yes.
That's all I have.
Beautiful.
Stocks.
Great
Oh,
job.
you said your name beautifully.
Great job.
So when she took over your lease in April 1st, 2021, it's your understanding she moved out of the house that she was sharing with her father and started staying at the condo.
Yes.
And so without going into all the painstaking details, there's no doubt in your mind that from 2019 until 2022, Miss Willis and Mr. Wade were in a romantic relationship.
What's the question?
You have no doubt that their romantic relationship was in effect from 2019 until the last time you spoke with her.
No doubt.
Dang.
And that's based on your personal observations and speaking with them and seeing them together and things like that.
That's it.
No other questions?
Because we need to get clarification on this. If he already stayed in that place, there may have been a time that me and Mr. Wade visited, like went and saw Miss Yurdi, but me and Miss Yurdi never lived there together.
Okay, that's definitely enough. They saw Miss Yurdi at the place. That means she was there before they broke it. Either way, God, I'm so mad that I watched that. Let's hear something not sucky. This is
Okay.
hilarious. And then we're gonna start watching some INFJ stuff and do what the thumbnail
Oh
said.
yes, let's do some of this.
But this is really funny, and I just saw this yesterday for the first time. You said you hadn't seen it, but this
No, I
girl
have
has
not.
Tourette's. This is 1 minute and 29 seconds. I'm pretty sure it might be a little loud. Let me know.
Was first introduced to Balin. I thought she was just a great
No,
comedic
it's
actor
fine.
and, doing blue material, whatever you want to call it. And now I'm totally devoted to what she's doing because it's so brave. And I'm not going to censor her. What do you want people to learn?
I want people to learn that Tourette's is a neurological involuntary motor and vocal disorder.
And how has it been as you've gotten more famous? Do you believe that people are understanding better, or are they dopes like me who think you're acting?
I say it's the same. I think there's a lot more people that don't understand what Tourette's is, and they like to educate themselves more. And then I also get very evil people that would comment and say, like, go Chris, lick your baby bean and blame up your own biscuit fat, that have told parents deserve to
Butter
die
your
in a
own
car accident
biscuit, fat
because
ass.
I'm faking my condition.
Clinically,
I'm
people
sorry,
suffer,
but
and they're
Yeah.
mean, and they're stupid, and they
Listen,
try to make
she
themselves
says, like,
feel
baby.
better by going after others.
Okay.
And you are the antidote, my young friend, because you
lick your
have
baby.
my kids.
I licked your baby. We know. Fuck off, Chris.
You have my kids repeating your lines so that it's almost become cool.
Wait, is that true? It's almost become cool if you repeat the lines, so we're not making fun of them. We can't say, okay, so
oh weird.
butter your own biscuit, fat
Interesting.
ass. Somebody's out. How long are names allowed to be on Rumble? Butter your own biscuit, fat ass. That's kind of long. That'd be good.
That
That's
is
it.
kind of long.
Kind of a long name, but it's funny.
I don't know. The one we were watching with Jimmy was funny too.
Yeah,
I
that
don't
girl was
remember
funny.
who that
But
was.
it's funny.
Yeah.
She's
All right.
flipping him off. Yes. Okay. This is what the thumbnail says we're gonna
Anyways,
do.
okay.
Fuck off, Chris. Fuck off.
Let's get down to business. Let's get down to business.
Yeah, because we're gonna be gone in an hour, so we got to get through it, Vicki. This is just the truth.
Okay.
I'm just closing some stuff behind the scenes, so I don't have too much open.
Ooh, this is you.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm an INFJ. Vicki is an ENFP.
Yep.
Am I correct? That's what I thought.
Yes, ma'am.
It seems like a if I don't know if you guys remember yours. I couldn't find the list of
Your notebook?
everyone's. Yeah, no, I couldn't find it
still can't
anywhere.
Find it?
I looked high and low, and then
I think Izzy ate it.
that's such a bitch. I bet you're right. No, I don't think she did, but I like usually I'm okay. I'll just keep looking forever because I know magic isn't real and it didn't disappear. But now I have a dog that eats things, so I'm like, maybe it is gone forever.
Or with your portal and it's gone now. And it will show up.
Mandela effect says that maybe it never happened and this memory is just false. We are all suffering it. How the hell will I ever get through life anymore with the Mandela effect being an option?
No, we'll never get through life if that keeps happening. Even though I think it has been, you know that with us. Yeah. Anyway, that's a whole other conversation. Let's get into this.
Okay. We're gonna do that. We're not gonna get into what is an INFJ. We did a thing on this. Hold on, I'm gonna click this because I'm sure
The counselor.
Yeah, so it is one of the Myers-Briggs type. It's one of the types from the Myers-Briggs test. It is my personal type, so that's why I cared. And there are so many funny videos that are like, this is what an INF is like, or things that an INFJ says. And I'm like, to me, I'm like, yeah, why doesn't everybody say that? So I'm curious if you're going to be similar of how chat feels about this, or like, I don't know. So there are 16 different types. A lot of them, I mean, they use these same 4 things. introverted. This one is introverted, intuitive, feeling, judging. That's INFJ. But it's like there's only a couple options for each. I don't know how they get 16. But we're not talking about that tonight. I'm not gonna accidentally give any education. What's this one say?
Hi, Great Liquor.
Great Liquor made it.
Yeah.
Oh, in purple, I see it. Well, then who's MNOP? Just when you thought the alphabet people took all of the things. No, what does it say? Sip says I'm DGAF. Mine's look around, find out. I'm a tree, ENTJ. You really are? ENTJ. And you're a ENFP, ENTJ. Beautifully's INFJ. Mine's actually GFYS. This is fun. This is way better than having a pronoun. GF/YS. Go fuck yourself.
Say what? What? Now you got what?
Everyone claims they're an
Charlemagne.
ENTJ. I ain't saying shh.
Charlemagne.
Well, like BJ's. God, I just wish I could have Tourette's and I could just say the things. I don't think of things like that offensive to say. But it does seem like she has a personality in her, that girl that we just watched, that's like she has to suppress. Or does she? I don't know if she has to suppress it. I don't think she can suppress it. But like, I wonder if she could let it go more. Maybe all her ticks are holding that lady in. You know what I'm saying? If she just let that chick out. What if she just, this is what I was thinking earlier. If she just let that chick out all the time, she would have one of those where her nice, like polite, etiquetted, that's not a word. Her polite self would like accidentally break through sometimes. She could just be like, Bob's your uncle, fuck yourself, buddy, you biscuit. Sorry about her. Fuck off. You know? Something similar to that. I don't know. Okay, this
Bob's your uncle. So, okay, Darth, I am the same thing, ANFP with an A. But Richard has a T, meaning he's testy.
Oh, is that what A means? What?
Awesome.
Okay. Is that what you told him? That's what I tell him. I believe it. And testy. You got the T for testes. You're the balls. Okay.
We actually read it. And it's like, I'm all optimistic and all cheery and oh yay, everything's all gonna be great. And he's all pessimistic and testy. Me.
You I think you could
Wait, he's not watching this, is he?
Nah, he doesn't even subscribe. You better tell him I know. He needs, you know what? If you could just print out little cards and Richard could take them to his work, and instead of selling like Girl Scout cookies or something, he could just get subs to my channel. There's no reward, but the one who gets the most subs, I will. I'll make him some baked goods. No, I won't. I'll make him some.
You'll make me baked goods.
Yeah, this sounds like a fun project for all your husbands who go to work.
Hey, there we go. Yeah.
Okay. So,
okay.
This is the 10 things to know about the Myers-Briggs type indicator for you Pauls in the chat and of the world. Another thing I wanted to say is this episode of the Divinity Show, it's going to be more for like the people like me who are just always curious about how people think. You know, I want to know how the ENFPs think. I want to know how all of them think. And so people like this will search the internet just forever to find out how people tick. And so they run out of content. I promise you. Well, we do, even on YouTube. So you can imagine how sparse shit is on Rumble. I would imagine eventually one day someone's going to, more so than the rest of my videos, this one's one of those that people in the future might look up and want to watch. That's how I see it.
Well, that's why you have people like the ENFJs around to keep you on your toes.
Yes, thank you for that.
Yeah, you're so welcome.
Daniel says, I don't know what I am. I'm just weird. You need to take the test to find out, Daniel.
Yeah.
It's really, really
You
easy
should
test.
take the test. I
The
bet.
test was. Go ahead.
Oh,
Go.
I was just gonna say I'm sure it's introvert with a little bit of dirty in there.
Daniel? I don't think dirty is one of them, but that'd be funny if they got you a little pervy. We got you a new one. It says something about gray-haired old ladies. Power Rangers. I don't know.
Gray-haired old ladies who dressed as Power Rangers, or no, the other one, Rita, just as Rita. Uh-oh.
Who's
I may
Rita?
have started something there. It's
my
one of
God.
the bad characters. Oh, I'm very dirty. Oh, Daniel.
Freaking
Dude.
me out, child. Okay, let me tell you, there's some of this that I didn't know about the Myers-Briggs test, and this is just going to be 10 facts that everyone's going to learn together. But number one is the test was the brainchild of a mother-daughter team. Did you know?
No.
Catherine Cook, married named Briggs, so that's where that comes from, was born in 1875 and went to college at the age of 14, where she studied agriculture and graduated first in her class. Says while Briggs was expected to live as a traditional homemaker after receiving her diploma, her desire to learn remained unquenchable. She'd pour much of her energy into educating her daughter Isabel, pretty name, who, as an adult, would later help her develop the famous test. Aw, girl power.
That's awesome. Smart ladies.
It was the brainchild of a mother-daughter team. I got a question. Okay. If someone is just the idea person and other people do the like inventing of it, are you still is it still yours? Like,
Ooh.
if you can't draw the schematic.
Well, I guess it's kind of like astrology.
I'm sorry, I was reading
Think
Paul.
about it though.
It's kind of like what?
Okay, what did Paul say? Wasn't
He
watching.
said all the test was made by a woman. Shock and awe. Ooh, women. You can't even count.
Cool woman. Yeah.
You'd be the conductor.
Oh no, Daniel. No. Oh, no. No, Daniel.
You guys are talking sexy talk and Power Ranger. You can't even tell, so that's hilarious.
Holy crap. I mean,
okay, number 2. For Catherine Cook Briggs, child rearing sparked a passion for psychology. She was fascinated with the correct way to raise a child. Oh, they should have written a manual. That would have been more helpful than this. People would actually believe it. She began studying developmental psychology, largely kept her daughter out of traditional school, good for her, and kept a detailed diary of Isabel's developmental progress. Briggs referred to her living room as a cosmic laboratory of baby training. That sounds awful.
Oh.
Meantime, she wrote about child psychology in popular magazines like The New Republic and Ladies' Home Journal. Damn, they had Ladies' Home Journal back in the forevers ago. Usually writing under the pseudonym.
Yeah, I think that's been around for a very long time.
Her real name was Catherine, but she chose Elizabeth because it sounds better. I get it.
I like that name, Elizabeth.
Briggs began making personality tests after meeting her future son-in-law. Wait. This bitch.
Oh, he's a catch. Let's do a personality test on this one.
Yeah, we're gonna check and see if he's a match for you. Oh, baby, he didn't make the test. You're way opposites. You can't marry this one. Let's see what happened. When a grown-up began attending college, she met a law student named Clarence Chief Myers. The two began dating, and eventually Isabel brought Myers. Oh, she's gonna marry dude, right? Because this is the other half of the test name. She took him home over Christmas to meet her parents. The young man perplexed the mom. His personality was so different from everybody else in their family, and she wanted to figure out why. I wonder what her personality type is. The mom, I wonder if they'll tell us. We're going to Google it, actually. Let's just Google it right in this moment. What's her name?
Yeah, just Google
it. What was it again? Myers-Briggs. Catherine Briggs, personality type. She's very curious. Do they tell us? I'm looking. I'm gonna click the first link, even though I get in trouble for this a minute. That's them? Well, I didn't expect this. I think I know this girl. This girl looks familiar. Who did she looks like this girl? She can't be that girl. I don't trust them. Whoa. I trust her less now.
Whoa, hey. Whoa. Oh.
She's really cute. But she looks so familiar in her eyes. Okay. I didn't mean to get lost. I was trying to figure out what her personality is since she was the one about doing this. So she started, it says Carl Jung's work had a major influence on her. The first Myers-Briggs test was originally focused on the World War II job market. With the adoption of the GI Bill and a new influx of working women, World War II saw the American labor force blossom. It was a boon for career consultants too, who were seeking standardized tests that could sort all of these new workers into their ideal jobs. Oh, according to somebody, the author of Personality Brokers, a slew of tests were made under the watchful eye of executives eager to keep both profits and morale high. That makes sense. A lot of companies will do this. They'll give the test to their employees and then figure out like you'd be better like under this boss or with this department or doing this, action or some shit.
Or here's a broom and go do some sweeping.
Yeah, it's not like the IQ test. They're like, oh, you're too dumb for all the things. Here's your broom. No, they don't tell you that here. They just tell you you're like introverted or extroverted, right? If you get somebody and you're like, why aren't you great at the front desk? And they're like, yeah, hold on. They take the test and you're like introverted, sad, alone, and dark or something like that. They get that and they're like, okay, you probably need to work like not in front of people. And then you just rearrange people instead of trying to force them to be what they couldn't be. I think it's kind of neat.
It's actually a really cool idea.
It's also really fucking invasive because you're like, dude, they just learned that I'm stubborn and judgy. I don't want them to know some of this shit. Get out of my brain. The test gained popularity as a tool for hiring and firing. See, that's what I mean. The and firing part's the problem. Like you just don't fit in. Turns out bad based on your numbers or your letters in the order that we got them in here. You're gonna have to fuck off.
Read that. He pitched the test to his biggest clients. Whoa. Go ahead.
General Electric, Standard Oil, Bell Telephone, and officials in the U.S. Army. Corporate honchos were quickly convinced that by directing the right people to the right jobs, the test could help reduce turnover. According to Emory, Myers-Briggs encouraged employers to reassign or fire people according to the personality types. At an electric company, for example, introverts could be assigned clerical work while extroverts were sent out to read meters. Like literally just said that. I didn't even need this damn article.
I got figured out.
Okay, the show's over. I got to figure it out. Just kidding. The whole show is about how I and INFJ and you and ENFP are reacting just to everything, including this article, our chat, whatever's happening in your house. This episode or this show is the most easy show I think we'll ever film. Seriously, we don't have to do anything except not be ourselves. We can't get it. We can't be inauthentic or we fuck up the whole thing. Oh my gosh, how many bad words have I said? I forgot I gave up cursing for Lent.
Oh no! You're screwed because you were doing all the
I had Tourette's. That's different.
Tourette's. Damn it. Put your biscuit, bitch.
I feel like Jesus will understand when I get the Tourette's. These things happen.
Yeah. It just comes and goes,
All right, I'm gonna have to give up something else. I hope Nova's okay with me giving him up for 40 days.
He's the crazy one out of all of us. He doesn't fit in anywhere.
Who? Nova with his brain?
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
see.
Isn't he different from everybody else?
He's
See,
an
he's an
NT, but I
ENTJ.
think that I actually think that Shiloh might be an NT, which throws my whole theory off about having to be an
Don't say that. I
FJ,
love
an F.
Shy. Not that I don't
I
like Nova.
know.
I mean, just that.
Look at this.
How do I finish that thought?
I'm sorry, we have to let you go because the woman in the doily shirt from 100 years ago didn't like her future son-in-law. Says you're not a right fit in our company. And her daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah, just so you know, it's 2 women.
Yeah.
They're not going to believe that at
shit.
Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Nope.
funny. That's the best $5 I ever read. Thank you for that.
Yay.
But I test differently every time. Shy, let me stop taking the test. It's a problem. Stop fucking
Take
taking
it
the test. What
once.
are you doing? If you can remember what your sign is, don't take the test again.
Take it. If you
There are other tests to take.
Oh shit.
Yeah, she said plus 10 for using the word doily.
Oh yeah, doily.
Oh, it's a doily.
It's a good word, doily.
Okay, let's
Don't
see.
use it enough.
Oh shit, look right here. That's the MBTI is statistically unreliable. Here.
No.
That is, if you take the test more than twice, there's a good chance you'll be classified as a different personality type. Wow, this is perfect timing. If you retake the test after
Hey.
only a 5-week gap, there's around a 50% chance that you will fall into a different personality category. I think that if you know anything about the results, you shouldn't take the test. You should wait until you've forgotten all about it, when you can barely describe it again. You just kind of peripherally remember and then take the test. Because I don't know why, I don't know why, because I don't got a great answer for that. But I do think that if all this information is fresh in your head, you could think, oh, the question is asking me this because of this, and answer it how you think instead of how you are. I don't know if that makes sense.
Well, it wants you to, because it doesn't really want you to think when you do the questions. You're more like, it's supposed to be kind of a what's the word I'm looking for? Spontaneous thought in your mind of,
and so
okay,
if
this is how I think. Okay, this is how I think. So
right. So if Shy took it once, that was probably perfect for her. She's like, okay, I've never seen these questions. I'm going to answer them because of this is who I am. The second time, even not knowing, like her unconscious bias, my new favorite thing to think about, it's probably going, what did I say last time? I think I said this instead of it is this, which might not be true at all. You could be completely honest, but getting a different answer every time says that it's probably a little true.
Well, if you take the test the first time and they're asking the same questions, if it's the same questions every time you take the test, then you already know what your answer is going to be ahead of time.
Yeah, it's not like an IQ test,
answer.
right? It's more,
yeah.
That's how I feel about it.
You're not supposed to think about it, babe. You just pick an answer that looks good to you.
IQ tests require the ability to think. This does not. Yeah, we know. We think we know. This says it's more of a fortune cookie. Indeed, Jung himself said that slapping personality labels onto people was nothing but a childish parlor game. In the early 1990s, a U.S. Army Research Institute commission study concluded, quote, at this time, there was not sufficient well-designed research to justify the use of the MBTI in career counseling programs, end quote. So take that to your boss and smoke it. That was 1990, though. A lot of shit is different now. You might get extra.
Yeah, it is.
Something on your something.
Been over 30
years.
It's 34 years.
Okay, we made it through that.
And anyways, Chinese, those cookies don't even give you fortunes anymore. They just tell you how good a person you are.
This is ridiculous. I disagree
You
with
know
that.
that, right?
I heard about that. Why is it taking forever? Is it for real or is that just what Panda Express does? I don't know what's happening here. Am I still here?
Yeah, you're still here, but what happened to your mental flaws?
Stuck in someone's bot. It is stuck in my internet's art. Hold on, I'm trying to get back to the PDF. It's not actually working. I'm just gonna pull a PDF up again. Internet. This computer can't outsmart me, not today.
Just smack it.
No, just close your mental flaws down. Okay. So looky here. It says, I'm just looking at these pictures. This one is writing. This one is playing the violin. This one is getting in trouble, I think. This one is being a teacher. Now, this one's probably being a counselor, but for me, I fit into 3 of these. I did get in trouble a lot. I did play the violin. I love to write. And I don't know about this one. So basically,
Introverted,
unlike what
intuitive
Paul
feeling,
says, and the
judging.
military, and number 97654, and on that list we just read about how it's all wrong, it's actually 100% correct. So take that. Do you know what an ambivert is? Say it again.
I said, stop it, Daniel. Stop it. An Amber Alert? Yes.
Yeah. Do you know what an Amber Alert is?
I know what an Amber Alert is. I don't know what an ambivert is. What is an ambivert?
Yeah. I'll tell you. It's that girl. I love this picture for so many reasons. Do you?
Oh, look at that. It's so
The
pretty.
lights. Don't you want to be here?
The colors. Yes, I do.
There's not that many people
It's a
here.
nice, warm
time of
summer
day.
day.
Yeah.
Looks
no
like
jacket.
Twilight. Looks like Twilight. She's got a little makeup on her face. Little clown makeup going on. Is
Don't
that
say
you?
that. What if it's not true? That ain't me. That's the girl from this article. But it's me now.
Oh, ambivert.
Hallelujah. If I was not at all looking like me, that would totally be me. Okay, an ambivert. Does it say? An ambivert is someone who falls in the middle of introvert, extrovert continuum. Ambiverts have a blend of traits from both introverts and extroverts, as well as their own unique strengths. Yeah, I feel like I'm more of this because I definitely have my moments. It's about the crowd and not about me. Well, I guess it's both.
Well, wait, no. It's always about me.
You're an extrovert. You don't have I don't think anyone questions that.
Okay, I'm a total extrovert. What can I say?
This will be the first time my chat has seen Vicki T not dressed up. And for the record, she did ask if we should dress up for this show. And I started thinking about it. I'm like, what should we? And I was like, wait, no, we're not even doing cams, dude. We don't have to do any of the dress up. So yeah, you love being on. Like I always have a good time with you because of your extrovert nature.
No.
I
always love being with you because I pull out your extrovert nature. Drag it out, yeah. Oh, let's do fun.
My ambivision, my ambiversion. What is ambiversion? That's how you say it.
Oh,
ambiversion. Is related to introversion and extroversion. Okay, so that's that. Hey, Hands. Good to see ya.
Not even the
Hands,
quietest
are you an
introvert.
introvert, an extrovert, an ambivert? Do you have amber vision? Tell us. Tell us, because we ought to know.
Oh my gosh.
This show is about us. We're not allowed to be anything but ourselves. And so if this sucks, well, we literally can't help it. Which one should I click on next? These are going to be YouTube videos. Hold on. Let me look at this other one. YouTube. Okay. So these.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay. Do you love these pictures or what? Which one's your favorite?
The second one.
This one? Do you like that LOL?
I like this. So much fun.
Ooh, let's click on that then.
Let's click on it.
It's
an ad.
I care about what touches my skin.
Oh, I do too.
Oh my gosh, let's get
I do believe you. Okay, this is called normal girlfriend versus INFJ girlfriend. So that's you on the left, normal. That's me on the right, INFJ girlfriend. So
I don't know.
let's see.
Am I normal?
That's you,
Okay.
because well, you're not an INFJ, so you got to be normal. That's just the way this show is going to go.
Okay.
Next show we'll do
Okay.
you as the we'll do you next.
You could be
I'll put-
normal. You can be.
Yeah. I'll put your camera on top like that, and then we'll do you. But for today, you have to be normal,
Ooh.
and I have to be that guy. This man is called Frank James. I am subscribed because I just did. I'm an ass, I guess. Sorry about that, Mr. James. He's really funny. Let's watch him. This is all these videos are going to be kind of short. I don't want them to be too loud because the whole point is, how do we feel about this? You have to let me know which one you kind of identifying with.
Get coffee. I'll have a grande cinnamon dolce latte, soy milk, extra pump of syrup, blonde roast espresso. Don't make me repeat it. I'll have a black coffee, my 7th of the day. Oh my gosh, let's take a look in that cute antique store right there. I love looking at old stuff. I just can't stop thinking about how everyone who originally bought this stuff is dead. Really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's you.
He's dead, I know.
Keep going. This is
You
great.
didn't even notice I got my eyebrows done. I didn't even realize I had a unibrow coming in. I'm fine. I'm pretty upset with you, but
Yeah, seriously. I'm like, how come no one told me my nose hairs was coming in? I know someone had to see these before I did. I wasn't looking.
Dude, I am not the normal
rude to say
girlfriend, though.
that.
She's a bitch.
Normal girlfriends are bitches. That's the point. Okay, you could be INFJ for this round. I'll get you on our team.
Okay, I'll be okay. Thanks.
A-dubs. Hey. This guy feels faggy. The guy on the, I mean, okay.
It's a same guy.
He's by himself in V-necks, and he clearly has 3 from just this fucking shot. He has more problems than me and gay, dude. Way more.
Wait, doesn't he have one on top of the other?
That's how gay. That's his problem. It's the V-neck. It's not being gay.
Oh, I see.
Very faggy. Okay, but we love him for it. All right.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how many weeks you said, oh, James. We love you.
it probably has more to do with me, so I'll just work it out in therapy next Tuesday. How could you forget that today is the 7-month anniversary of our first kiss? Do you even care about us? What day of the week is it? Is it Tuesday? It's Friday? What do you think I should wear to your Aunt Hilda's birthday party?
That pissed me off. I lost the whole day last week.
God.
I lost the whole day last week. I was gonna be like, I told Hideous actually. I was like, it might as well do it, dude. It's Friday. He goes, Div. I'm like, well, he's like, it's Saturday. I'm like, oh no, I missed Friday. Damn, this sucks. No one ever told me, and I didn't pay enough attention. Oh,
That's awesome.
let's see this.
Party.
This is his wardrobe, I would assume. Anyway.
The pink or the cheetah? It turns out all of my clothes are navy blue. Oh my gosh, Tiffany's boyfriend finally proposed. Look at the size of that diamond. Yeah, I give it 3 months. Oh, my Instagram friend Steven, he's nobody. Don't worry about him. He's just a friend from an ambiguous time and place. So Steven is an acquaintance from high school who really irritates me, but I don't have the heart to just cut him off because he lost his arm in a shark attack. So I've been stuck in this draining text conversation with him for the last 10 years. Oopsie, I didn't see that stale red light. Oh, sorry, I missed the turn because I was distracted. I was thinking about stoicism. I don't want advice from you, okay? I just want you to listen to me vent about my dead-end job at my toxic workplace and how I keep doing the same things over and over again, expecting different results. Okay? I don't need to listen to you to know exactly what you're feeling. So now here's what you should do. I know just the thing for us to watch. A new true crime documentary about a woman who gets killed by her psycho boyfriend. I only have the emotional capacity to watch the Great British Bake Off for the 3rd time.
The normal girlfriend is starting to remind me of my husband, so this is good.
Yeah, this is every significant other. It depends which side of the fence you're on. It applies.
Okay.
And we're gonna have to skip over the elimination parts. I just can't handle it.
Yeah,
I am
that's
going
me. I
on a
skip
diet
everything.
right after I eat this entire pepperoni pizza. I'm gonna go on a social media diet right after I scroll Instagram for 3 hours and become hopelessly depressed. Why are men like this? Clearly, I ended up in a relationship with someone who has the exact same personality traits as my dad, and while that is icky, I can't say it's surprising.
Okay, that didn't end strong, Mr. Frank. But yeah, some of that is funny. And if we're at 55 minutes, chat, if that was the worst thing you ever saw, you might have said that too soon. I'm gonna click on something else.
Okay.
How to get the most of
I should have just
Grammarly
not been a
free.
poor for
It's Kayla.
I promise next week if I do a video show like this, I'll pay for it because holy crap. I don't care
Have
about
a Grammarly to tell you.
And Grammarly is how is gonna ruin the world.
You know, I can see both.
What's this called? Stuff INFJ say. This is a minute 46. The last one was only like 2 minutes or something. It felt long.
Huh. Well, okay, let's do it.
How much have I missed? Do girlfriends really talk that much? They do. They really do. They have a lot to say. So if you got to find a girlfriend who has friends so she can get all the words out because we got a lot of words to say. If we can get them out, it's better for you. In my experience, what do you think, Vicki? Is that true? Yeah, that's probably true.
Yeah, it's probably true.
I was ventriloquing you. Okay, let's go.
Sides of this argument, and what I think is they're both right.
Yeah, it's working.
Somehow. Yeah, I don't have my life.
This is things INFJ say. So you'll have to you'll have to let me know. I've seen this, I think. That one, that first one is I've looked at both sides of this and you're both right somehow. That's my favorite thing.
I heard you say
Remember,
that.
Boomer does it all the time. I'm like, somehow you did a thing where both of us are right, and that's my favorite. I love it. It's true. And how the fuck is he wearing another V-neck?
He likes V-necks.
He's artist types. I hope he's not an INFJ. I don't believe in him.
You know, I can see both sides of this argument.
Hans is an INFJ. See, that makes sense. That's why you're the dopest one in your whole crew. No offense, Paul, but you don't believe in this shit, so that's a problem. And Amit's not here to hear it, so that's a win for me.
Argument, and what I think is they're both right somehow. Yeah, I don't have my life planned out very far. Maybe like 3 years. The secret to living truly spontaneously in the moment.
Problem?
Plan ahead. Oh, Timmy and Jenna broke up? Wow. I only saw that one coming for the last 6 months. My therapist is always telling me about his issues during my sessions. Is it rude of me to tell him that I don't appreciate that? People always overshare when they're talking to me. Is it just because I nod and look interested and empathetic? Because I got news for you. That's all an act. Let me talk to you for
No, it's not. It's not an act. You are interested, but like, why are you telling me this stuff? I'm interested, but like, you should be talking about other shit. Why this? I'm not acting. I really am, but it's like, you could have picked anything in the world to talk about, and you're going to talk about your problems.
Next hour about a subject I just read about in a pamphlet for 2 minutes. Okay, just stop. Hold on. Subject I just read. Is it just because I nod and look interested and empathetic? Because I got news for you. That's all an act. Let me talk to you for the next hour about a subject I just read about in a pamphlet for 2 minutes. Okay, just stop looking so closely at the fine details. They don't matter. Oh, you've got toxic relationships with everyone in your family? I can probably help you work it all out. Let me give you some examples to illustrate the concept I've been talking about. Anyway, back to that concept. I'm really not that good at listening. I'm just good at guessing what people were talking about while I was zoning out. You know, I'm not
zoning out. This asshole is making it too specific. I'm not zoning out. I'm thinking about if the world ends in other type situations. I'm just trying to make sure that no ideas get by while we're hanging out together. I got to search the atmosphere. You're welcome.
Thank you. The whole flat Earth conspiracy theory thing, because I knew if I did.
Oh no! Look what Adam said.
Oh no!
This might legit be a modern girlfriend. The stubble is the giveaway. That's funny.
Shit. That is funny.
I would get
Winning.
sucked into that. Hey, yeah, can you pick me up? Something's wrong with my car. It stopped working. And instead of trying to figure out what the problem actually is, I just put a brick on the accelerator and let it go off a cliff. I'm not staring.
Never
These are
gonna
just
look
my
at that
eyes.
thing again.
This is just how I look at people.
No, I'm not weird in the eye. He is. What else do we have
That's
here?
not my. It's just my roasting bitch face.
Hey, Psych2Goers, welcome back to our channel.
Oh, look at this. Look at those buns or something. Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, 6 things INFJs say and what they really mean. We're going to see if this is true.
Aw.
There are 2 INFJs in chat, hands and beautifully inappropriate. If you can also please chime in to see if this, whomever made this video, is getting it right. What we say and what we really mean. This is going to be an intro. The first one comes up here, so we'll just skip right
Into
to
a
it.
brand new video.
Allegedly.
What they really mean. Number 1. It's been a while. How are you? Do you like catching up with your friends and knowing what they're up to? A dry, generic response like, I'm fine, would leave an INFJ coming up with an equally vapid response. An INFJ is at home diving into deep topics that touch people's souls, or discussing something fun and evocative. Talking about surface-level
Whoa.
pleasantries is not
me
the
what I really mean.
INFJ's intention when asking, how are you?
That's true.
The question is
That is
aimed to get to know what's in another's mind and probe to find someone who is willing
Tell
for a
me your
deeper
deep,
conversation.
deep thoughts.
Number 2, don't worry about it. It's not important.
Ooh.
Have you ever thrown this phrase around, even when your emotions
I've
don't
heard
match
that
what
from
you're
you.
saying? An INFJ is a true
Mhm.
introvert at heart, complete with being conflict averse and having a low energy threshold. When
See what I
communicating
mean.
a particular problem leads
Tell me
to
what I mean
nowhere,
right
it's
away.
dismissed altogether. Oftentimes, an INFJ could even feel uncomfortable disclosing too much information about a sensitive topic, especially to people they don't know that well. So either of the phrases helps retract the topic from the
Or
conversation.
people
This
they
is
do know
boring.
well.
Number 3, can we talk about
This
it
is
later?
boring.
I don't
Have
say
you ever
that.
been
Can we
told
talk
to
about it
expect a
later?
follow-up
I
from a
don't say
friend,
that.
only
Can
to
we
like
talk about it
parties with
later?
many unfamiliar faces and new acquaintances? When an
And that's it.
INFJ's
I skipped
Number
the next
4,
one because this one's
but I don't
boring
know
me.
anyone. Do you like
I
parties with
don't
many
know.
unfamiliar faces
Yeah,
and new
this
acquaintances?
is boring me. I didn't watch these before.
Okay.
Some of them. I've seen the Frank James. Some of the
Oh,
Frank
crap.
James.
Now we gotta get France something.
Wait.
What's this one
We could
called?
use
7 things you
unseasonal
should
rat.
never say to
All
me.
right.
Someone get your notepad out right now and take notes. You have 5 more seconds.
Don't panic. Get easy with gift
Ooh
mode.
la la.
Ooh la la. Oh,
Hi, this is Mark Barber.
Ooh la
I
la.
watch 2 Congress.
No, no, no.
Andy Hook parent.
No. Must we? Do we have to? Let's
No, we did not have to. Okay, get your notepads out. There are going to be 7 things you're never allowed to say to me. Vicky, you too. Just kidding.
Oh, that's not gonna work. Shit.
No, the worst thing to tell someone is what not to say to you, because what are they going to do but say all that shit to you? Because they're like, whoops. Like, I remember one time Grim said, I hate it. He's like, I hate it when people say per se. And I was like, for like 2 weeks straight, all I wanted to say was, you know what they say per se or everything. I just wanted to per se just because it's funny to me to to be, and I don't know if that's being an asshole, but it is, I guess.
Yes.
Whatever.
Yes, I think so, but that's okay. It's just the way you are, honey.
I'm not I don't know. I'm a perpetual sister. I'm a perpetual sibling, a middle sibling. So like I want to
I'm the youngest always.
Don't tell me I don't know.
I want to know what your sister is.
My sister is, I'm pretty sure, the same thing as you, ENFP. If not, that she's an ENTJ. Damn it, I wish she was here.
Me too. Where are you, Sister Sad? All right, let's watch this.
Call 911 and tell them you're having a heart attack. And tell Laura what to do for internet day. Send them the StreamYard link and they'll send her as the medic. Well, I think it'll work. We won't get in any trouble. You do it though. Okay, I'm just kidding. Let's go.
You should never say to an INFJ. If you say these things to an INFJ, they will be justified in violence against you.
I agree.
I'm kidding.
No,
I've
he's
seen
not.
a few articles online addressing this subject, things you
you?
should never say to an INFJ.
Yeah.
But the thing is, to me, it always turns into basically like, you could rename the article stuff that INFJs are overly sensitive about, and
Whatever,
they
Dan,
don't want you
get
to
to
say
it,
it to
Mr.
them
Frank
because
James.
it'll make them mad.
Like
Maybe we
wasting
should
my
just
time.
learn
I'm
to,
thinking about this.
get
Right?
over those things.
Right,
But
Charlamagne?
today we're going to talk about 7 things that you should not say to an INFJ, and maybe what INFJs need to do so that they're
Per se, Jackson and the lighting theme. Oh my god! Someone just got their dad joke book in. Way to go, libtard! I didn't even know you could
Oh,
read.
yeah.
Just kidding. I will kill you in your sleep, Paul. Woo! Oh, he said he sounded like Nova. Oh,
I
them
know.
spicy words.
Those
You're a little
fine
close. He couldn't
words.
get to Nova because of the different country thing, but I'm pretty sure he could get to the top of the mitten. Or the bottom. I don't know how it works. The up. Whatever.
they're not so sensitive about these things and why it affects
Could you
them
get to it?
negatively. One of them, though, the last one, is a real doozy, which you should really not
He's got
say
great
to
hair.
INFJs or maybe
Okay,
anyone.
just
This video is sponsored by Audible. Go to
Mother of
audiblepal.com.
Jesus, the
Okay,
first
Audible.
thing you
Thanks,
should never
Audible.
do to me is this.
right.
Don't put it. Don't put your head somewhere else. Put it at the end. At least he hasn't asked me to like the video before I've seen it. I hope that's on the list first, second, after
Like
putting
and
ads.
subscribe.
Were you saying
You are-
something?
Wait, he has it at the bottom, right? Wait, what?
I don't live in a fucking mitten. Oh, I thought you did. I don't know how it works. Did you say something?
No.
Okay, let's keep going then. I got to get past this ad though. Let's go to right here.
Not to say to an INFJ is, let's wing it. Let's play it by ear.
Oh, hey, this started at 1:11. I woke up in the middle of the morning this morning and I couldn't see what time it was, so I just touched my phone. It said 1:11. I'm like, why the hell do I keep seeing this 1:11? Like so much so I just woke up in the middle of the morning-ish. Yeah, weird. Anyway.
Here, we don't need a plan. We'll just figure it out when we get there. Do you want to give an INFJ a heart attack? Say those words.
Yeah,
They'll be like, oh,
seriously.
crap. I mean, it really depends what we're talking about.
I don't want to wing it.
The higher the stakes, though, the more an INFJ is going to be like, please, no. If you say, we'll figure out where we're going to have lunch when we...
I am... to a certain degree, I do, but like, remember when Cool Frog asked me to do the Friday show on Friday? And I about had a panic attack? I was like, oh, okay, I can't do this. Like, oh, no, I got to prepare for shit. I can't just go.
That's
for
true.
certain things.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
But I like to think that I'm spontaneous, so I don't know how this is going to work out. Yeah.
Get, downtown, an INFJ might have a little bit of anxiety, but might be able to deal with it. But if you're like, we're not going to plan anything about our vacation until we're there, the INFJ will maybe like, oh, okay, but then we'll secretly be planning.
I'll Google some shit.
This is because INFJs in general, they have to plan. They're not spontaneous. And INFJs are no different. Not spontaneous personality types. When you have introverted intuition as your dominant function, it's just all about planning. It might not be the most detailed planning in a practical sense, but it wants to know what's going to happen. What can I expect? Number 2, don't say.
Mine's actually very detailed. I like to draw pictures. If I have a party, you can expect to find a drawn schematic, a whole diagram, what is on where and what's supposed to be where and what time this people will be in this area and what everything. I want to know. I want to have gone through it a billion times in my head so that it becomes like a muscle memory, and then I could be a better host. And I just don't want to have any. I've done enough parties where shit comes up and I'm like, damn it, I should have thought of this or should have planned that or whatever, that I'd love to plan. And that's for everything.
So that's how that works. Okay.
Are you not a planner?
Not really. Not always. Sometimes. Depends. But there's a lot of times I'm just like winging it.
When I go on vacation, it's like a list of what's in my suitcase, what's in my son's suitcase, because I don't wanna
Well, I
think
do
about it
that.
later.
Yeah.
See? So you're a planner, that's
Yeah.
planning.
Yeah, I am. That's the analytical Virgo side that wants to, make sure that things are going to be in place and things will not screw up. But once we get there and everything's, set and everything, I'm just like, let's go. I don't care what we're doing, where we're going. Let's go have some fun.
Yeah.
So
I've noticed that I am able to be that type of person when I'm on someone's show. Like when my sister does her show, when she does, like, yes, look at me, I just get to show up. I don't have to do anything. Like that's my version of winging it. Just like not having to touch any of the buttons.
right.
I'm not in control. I'm not responsible for how it goes. Then I'm like, yeah,
Right.
totally. But if there's something about anything that's in my control or I'm responsible for, there's no way I'm not going to prepare. Because all
Makes
anxiety
sense.
is like
Makes
fear,
sense.
not an unknowing of the future, right? So I just try to avoid anxiety, I
Right.
think.
And you
I
do a
don't know.
great job with your shows, with getting everything together and preparing for them.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Okay, let's
You're
see. The
welcome.
next thing not to say to me. Dun, 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 dun. Get your pens, Birdie.
Say to an INFJ, be practical. Think practically. Why don't we get a bit more practical here? INFJs are not practical.
What?
NF types in general, not practical. They're like the opposite of practical.
Really?
They're anti-practical. Now, in some
No.
ways, this is one of the things where INFJs need to just like get over it and learn to be practical every once in a while, because we do live in the real world, and
I
being
don't know what that means,
practical
really.
has its advantages, like
I'm not
actually
sure
being
either.
able to accomplish things in the real world. But it irritates an INFJ because you're
You want a
suddenly
regular
yanking
shirt.
them out of their, NF world and saying, hey, you've got to do the sensing thinking. Okay, we got to do stuff in the real world that's logical. Let's be practical. And the INFJ is going to be, irritated that they have to stoop to that level because it's not easy for them. But really, INFJs, we got to work on that. We got to learn how to do it so we can be more practical. Number 3, this is awful. I hate it when people say this. Why do you think that's a good idea? All right, so this has to do with decision making. INFJs prefer to make decisions with extroverted feeling, which is looking out at other people to kind of get a good idea of what they think would be the right thing to do. Would they like this idea, this decision I'm going to make? Okay, I'll go with that. Maybe even actually asking people, what do they think are good ideas? And when an INFJ goes more into the introverted thinking side of decision making, where they're figuring out for themselves what's
Okay, I
going to
believe you,
work
Frank
for an
James. What's
INFJ.
next? Oh, an ad. I can't handle all of the extras talking.
They are. And
Wait, I missed it.
Thing not to say to an INFJ, I don't think I know who you really are. And this is something that I have heard.
It sucks when people tell you this. You're like, I'm who I am. I'm the person that's me. I've been who I am the whole time. Let's see what he says
in
about
my life.
That does irritate the shit out of you.
I'm not really sure what's going on with you. I don't really know who you are. People who have known me for years say that. And this is in many ways the INFJ.
Because you're like, I'm real. I'm a real person.
Feeling second in our function stack. We're kind of playing a game where we just want to keep people happy. We do what they want to do. And when you pair that with the introverted intuition, we're very good at picking up, like, how does this whole thing, this social thing work? What do people want to see from me? How can I act that way? And it's not always, our identity is not always the thing that we're most concerned with anyway. So it's not like something that's going to be shining forth for others to see. And so when people are like, I don't really know who you are. I don't really know what you're really like. What do you think about this? Blah, blah, blah. That can be difficult for an INFJ because they might not even know how to answer it. Like, what do you mean you don't know who I am? Oh, crap. I'm not sure I know who I am. I mean, it's a bit of a rude thing to say, don't you think? But I think when people say that, it's just because, I want you to, tell me what you're all about. But there's also kind of the implication that you've just been fake this whole time. Yeah. So all of those things combine to make it something that you shouldn't really say to an INFJ. But INFJs should be working on their own identity and being able to
James doesn't know.
been doing things, do it another way. We got to try something different. This way that you've been. Don't sweat the small stuff. Hey, buddy, don't be so worried. Don't sweat the small stuff. For INFJs, they're naturally worriers, naturally anxious, and naturally sweat the small stuff. And this comes from being a type that has extroverted sensing as the inferior function.
We believe you.
You ought to be ashamed, or something like that, along those lines of trying to make them feel ashamed. Now, look, everyone does things wrong. Everyone makes mistakes. Everyone, you know, has times where it's like, yeah, they should feel ashamed. But I think more often than not, that shame button gets pressed too much. No one likes to feel shame. No one likes to be told.
You don't put Vicki to sleep, you INF joke. Okay, let's go to the top. Maybe these ones are better.
Welcome to Psych IQ.
Wait, hold on really quick. Before we do
Here's
this.
how INF.
Shut up. Before we do this, let's pull this up. Looky here.
Okay.
INFJ. This is me, Lenin. Oh my God,
Good.
Adolf Hitler
Who am I?
and
Wait.
Osama bin Laden. Holy dick. They even take this test.
Okay, I want to see. Tell me, what's mine? ENFP. ENFP.
I'm looking.
Fidel Castro.
Oh, yeah, look at you. You own Canada. And Gaddafi and Hugo Chavez and Seinfeld. When they threw that in there, they're like, this is also awful.
They threw Seinfeld in there. That's awesome.
So you're annoying too.
Wait, what is Nova? What's Nova?
What the hell? I forgot. Hold on, let me look at the brain. ENTJ. This guy, soulless puppet master, Joseph Stalin. And Margaret Thatcher, and Margaret Limbaugh, and Dick Cheney, and Satan. This is Satan. Internet. I'm pretty sure Satan didn't take his test.
I thought it was Santa, but it's Satan.
Yeah, how are you, Michael Moore? Michael Moore, where is he?
What? Oh no,
you're ENFJ? That's the loudmouth propagandist, Joseph Goebbels, Judith Butler, and Joe Biden. And that's a problem. You're gonna start you won't remember this tomorrow, though. Don't worry, girl. ENFJ, no type of memory. My ex-wife looked just like Katy Perry. Hey.
Oh wow. Was
she a vapid rock star? God, imagine being called that. Kanye West, Bill Clinton, and Katy Perry, and I don't know who Edie Amin is.
Edie Amin?
Who else do we know?
Isn't that the one that isn't that the guy who killed millions of people? Come on. Over in Africa? Am I wrong?
I hate this for everyone. I don't know. You could be right. Look at Hillary as an ESTJ, the incontinent bureaucrat. White Shrew, your local DMV worker, and Hillary. This is the Karen sign. If you're an ESTJ, you might be a Karen. Regis is cool. Regis, Sarah Palin, who named her daughter after the Pooh scale. What was it again? Bristol. Barbara Walters, which is an actual. Oh my gosh! Isn't that the scale of poop in South Park? Oh no, that was a Keurig's. Never mind, that was close. And Vin Diesel.
Oh shit!
That's an honest mistake. Anybody else good here? Trotsky, Karl Marx, Ted Kaczynski, Mark Zuckerberg. They're all the smug rebel rousers, INTJs. Anybody else good here? Nero, Michael Jackson, Justin Timberlake. Ugh. The obvious narcissist. Keanu Reeves is an ISTP. This is the Vacus? I don't know how to say this word. Brooder. Woody Allen, Tom Cruise, Kristen Stewart, and Keanu Reeves. Okay, well, now everybody knows about.
Vacuous?
I believe you. Vacuous. That seems right.
Okay.
Okay, so that was that. This next video is called How They Show Love. I'm bored. How about we look at something else? I don't care about that. We done talked about mine.
Let's look at Let's look at mine.
Yeah, let's look at yours.
I want to look at me. Let's look at the extrovert.
Let me go back to this so I can be on YouTube. Here we go.
This is the quickest way to clear out stuck poop.
What?
Oh,
Did
no,
you hear
not
what
stuck
she
poop.
said?
Not the
Why do
stuck
they make these
poop.
commercials? Disgusting.
What? Maybe you got stuck poop.
Emma forgot. This bitch is in my business all of a sudden. Listen.
Wow, Emma. Oh my goodness. Never
Whatever
mind.
you're doing with this baking
Anyways.
soda isn't similar. I'm not gonna fix it like this. If that's my problem, Emma.
It doesn't
forgot.
look very good. No, it
Yeah,
doesn't look
they
very
shouldn't
good.
be allowed to put these commercials. This is disgusting. I don't even believe in poop, and I'm a woman. I never even did that.
Austin. We're still talking about the poop.
Okay, anyways, I want to go here. What do you, your ENFP? ENFP.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, how about things ENFP says? How about that?
Isn't that what we are? ENFP?
I'm pretty sure it says it right under your name.
Yeah.
This bitch is an ENFP. How do you feel
ENFP.
already? I could tell from across the room she was one of you. And I feel like I know she was.
Oh my God.
She could have
Let's talk
created
about us. Look, he even has a Harry Potter shirt on. She's a
and this
Hufflepuff.
weird shit behind her looks like your wall. Look at the key and the bird and all of the. I didn't mean to say weird shit in a bad way. You know.
No, it's a weird shit. It's weird.
In like a drama.
Celtic.
I'm not gonna make
Celtic,
this any better.
or
I'm just gonna listen to this lady.
eclectic. Or yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I think that's a good one. It's more like, yeah, it's eclectic, I would say. Absolutely not. We ain't claiming this. Oh, hideous. This is you. This is one of you.
Yes, we are hideous. Me and you
You're not-
both, but we're in
I'm
it
just getting
together.
personal for me. Welcome to yours.
Oh my God. I wish I were a mermaid. Hey, what if? Look, there are no children on the playground. Let's go. Yeah, so I was saying, hold on. What was I saying? Mental breakdown loading. No, I'm not drunk. Isn't the dream of being a mermaid, in fact, the unconscious wish to explore the depths of existence? Now I'm gonna have to sing my answer to that.
Oh no,
No,
it's
I'm
me
not
and
happy.
Jimmy too.
Aren't you tired of me? 'Cause
Oh yes, I am high.
And what makes you happy in life? Do you want a hug? Oh, what? It was today. You are very special. Oh yeah, I'll get it done. Why would I give a damn about what other people think of me? Oh yeah, I just saw that on YouTube. We should definitely try it.
That's you.
Lost my keys for the third time
Oh
today.
my God.
Actually, I'm improving. I'm not that much of an extrovert. You know, sometimes I wonder if I'm not an INFP. I'm bored. Please help me. Look, I'm a unicorn. Oh, shut up, brain. So the whole meaning of this film, of this book, of this life. Yeah, I don't remember the details, but it was like, don't tell me what to do.
Y'all are intense.
That doesn't remind me
okay.
of me at all.
Does it?
Yeah, totally on.
I'm gonna do ENFJ. That's what hands is. Things ENFJ says. How to spot an ENFJ,
Nice.
ENFJ in 2 minutes, girl. We're gonna get your number right here. This is what it's all about. No, was there
Juicy,
things they
crunchy,
said?
spicy.
Annoying things ENFJs do. That's you. That's
annoying
him.
Everybody, I'm Alexis. This is my
Oh
husband.
my God.
Garrett. So today we're
That's your husband? Why is it a girl? No offense. What we love about ENFJs don't care for
He hasn't grown out his beard yet.
annoyances, NI annoyances. This is some not happening. Let's see.
Wait, it's annoying things that ENFJ think say? We're not
Say and do.
annoying.
It's 28 minutes, dude. And it's broken down into like.
It's really long.
I'm not watching it. Oh, wait. Yeah, I'm not. ENFJs in a
Let me speak for all of you. Your neglect is harming others. Society is in a good place. You're a great person, Janice, but you can do better. Let me help you. Come to the next student council meeting if you care about our school. Hell yeah, my stuff is political. If you're not feeling something, then I did not do my job. The greatest things that you do are what you do for others, like taking out the trash. They only pay you $10 an hour. I'm calling the Better Business Bureau. There will be lots of group assignments in this class because life is all about collaboration. I'm staying sober. I'm happy to drive anybody home. I am not too good for a public restroom. Using African soap helps those communities. It's all about kissing ass, but for good reason. Think about all the animals that are being traumatized right now. Do you not care about anything? No, I just don't care about you. He got all mad and I told him to f*** off. Sounds like you were the one at fault there. Let me speak for all.
Okay, thank you. That was ENFJ. It's a straight trans relationship the long way around. I'll pass. A-N-A-N-A-S. I forgot other people's types. Let me scroll up and see. Yeah. Let's see. You are ENFP. Things ENFP hate. Haha. How to get under Vicky's skin that trigger you.
Oh, here we go.
It's her again.
It's the
Oh
same
my
crazy
God.
lady. She must be an ENFP.
Back away slowly.
This is my new plan. I'm going to cycle around the world for a year. Oh, honey, you can't do this. Are you detail-oriented? I went to the toy store and I saw the exact same stuffed animal that I had when I was a child. I even considered buying it again. Oh, you're so corny. Excuse me.
Can't be called corny?
No.
Sorry.
Do you feel like you identify with this at all?
Well, it doesn't.
Yeah.
And that's why they're so interesting, because everything they do it for the greater good, to bring balance to the force.
You're getting too philosophical again.
No. Try harder. No, again. If you had more discipline, it wouldn't be so hard.
This is like her.
No. Hey, would you stop being so loud? That's not the kind of help that I need. It's horrible. Being harassed on your workplace and not being able to tell anyone because no one's going to take you seriously. That's awful. Society must evolve.
Yeah, but it's always been like that.
That trigger you? Oh, that was fun. Okay, let's go back to the PDF. I think we nailed all of it, Vicki. I'm pretty sure. Let me see if I can get back. How much does
Welcome to Psych IQ.
Oh, no. Looks like that's not what this is. This looks like you had to blur it for children's sake.
There.
You see? Let's look at your brain really quick. ENFP. Jimmy, Vicky, Hideous.
Rainbows and sugar cotton. Darkness and cross. Look, unicorns are stuck in my hair.
Says, wait, you're being punctual. You better get distracted with something. Chronic tardiness in your brain. Rainbows and sugar cotton, darkness and crows. Why does everybody have to be so complicated? Why? Last adventure times 10 chapters? I don't know what that means. Yourself. You keep yourself on the forefront of your mind. People who they love. Oh, no, wait, it's them. Imaginary wonderful world where they escape when they don't like the real one. Philosophical dilemmas, Random song inventor. Do you sing a lot of songs?
Me and Jimmy are always singing crazy songs, don't you
I meant to
remember?
say invent them. Invent them.
Yeah, kind of, sort of. Yeah,
Okay, well,
sure.
you could take this X-ray to your
You
doctor.
just but you have to be so complicated. Why?
This one. Oh, I can't zoom into this one. Damn INFJ brain. This one says, I'm so unique that nobody understands me. This should say dogs. Understanding others and how they can help them. Analyzing. Secret feelings, save the world. Not really. Poetic thoughts. Their own complex philosophy. Suspicion about the world. Suspicion about people. Suspicion about themselves. Suspicion about reality.
Well, suspicious, huh?
A little bit. I think that's it, Vicki. I honestly think we went through everything we came here to do this evening. How do you feel? Do you feel
Really?
like you know yourself better?
I think we did good.
Okay, then we can there's one more video. It's the 16 personalities introducing themselves. According to Frank James, who barely gets ours right, he says he's one of us. So we'll end after this.
Okay.
Hopefully they say who is who, and if we can't tell, we'll just tell everybody who they are based on how he's doing it. So Paul probably didn't take the test. If one of these dudes is called Paul, Ron, Orion, Reggie, Mike, Ben, Brian, who's this? Kyle, Tony, Jeff, most replayed. I don't know who this guy is. Chris, Matt. Okay, so we'll pick your personalities based on how Frank James does it.
Welcome to our meetup group. I'm the moderator. Let's just go around and introduce ourselves. I'll go first. I'm so excited to be here and meet everybody. My name is Danny. My friends would describe me as warm, bubbly, outgoing, gregarious, and always up for an adventure. Okay, very nice. Next up, I'm Ron. Don't speak to me unless it's absolutely necessary. Feel the energy from all of you.
Dude,
I can tell that we've got.
I wasn't going to talk shit about his V-necks, but he's had two in this one that are like, this one's actually kind of nice. I kind of like this one, but the other one was all like knit. I guess it's like.
He thinks V-necks.
I don't know why it bothers me.
He likes his
V-necks. He must have found out that was like part of his personality type, so he does it.
Really great group here, and that we're all going to connect in an intimate way. All right, and your name? Oh, I'm Jake. Thanks, Jake. Okay, next. Oh, me? My name's Orion. I like tea. I like sleeping in. I like happy hour. I like the beach. I don't like the mountains. I like books. I like films. I like fun. I like laughing. I like red. I don't like blue. I can keep going if you want.
Hold on. ISFP? This is the person you want to interview. I wish Amit was here. We need to take notes. He needs to give this personality test out on the internet or do a search.
Right?
Hashtag ISFP. And these people will never run out of things to say or talk about or whatever. And then he can just interview them. Click on their profile, send message, must interview you. ISFPs. Bam.
Yep.
That's a hack. That's a life hack. If you're in chat and you also interview people, you can also do that. Daramuth, type into your Twitter right now, ISFP, and next thing you know, the magic will happen.
That's okay. Who's next? Hey, I'm Reggie. Everyone says I'm a great guy, terrific person, one of the best guys you'll ever meet.
Do you think he's not wearing a shirt under this fucking zip-up hoodie?
It's a V-neck.
It's a damn zip-up hoodie. I don't care what he's trying to pull off here. He's not one of us. He can't be one of us. Doesn't he care? A guy INFJs are fucking gay.
Best guys you'll ever meet. Everyone says it. Believe me. Okay. I just want to acknowledge how pointless it is to have a circle introduction with a group of this size. There's no way that we're going to remember most of the names. So, in protest of this stupid exercise, I refuse to introduce myself. Alrighty then. Next. Hey, my name is Mike, spelled with a K. Just kidding, guys. Anyway, I'm a nurse, and a fun fact about me is that I love watching Netflix. That is really fun. Greetings, everybody. My name is Ben. I'm 32 years old. I work at an accounting firm. I drive a beige 2013 Honda Civic. Are there any other facts that you'd like to hear at this time? No, that's okay. I'm Brian. I've lost my job. I'm in the middle of a divorce. I'm drinking heavily and have nothing to live for except this meetup group. Oh, guys, I'm kidding. It's a joke. Laugh. Oh, or is it? Oh, okay, moving on. My name is Kyle. Some of you might recognize me because I'm kind of an influencer on TikTok. Yeah, I got a couple hundred subscribers. No big deal, really. I talk about psychology. Y'all can follow me at Psychologist. Okay, I'm sure we all will. You all need to talk more like this. Show some confidence. Speak from the diaphragm. Make direct eye contact like this. My name is Tony. I guarantee all of you will remember my name now. I know I will. You know what would have been a better idea so we wouldn't have to waste our time with this? Name tags. Okay, well, would you like to tell us your name while we're here? You wouldn't have to ask me if I had a name tag. Okay.
Yeah, that's my
next. That's you in the orange shirt. My name's Jeff, okay? Moving on. Please direct your attention to whoever's next. Please stop looking at me. Please. Make it stop. Okay, then, next.
Wait,
I'm Josh, and this is the first time I've...
Isn't that Boomer?
INTP.
What is Boomers? I don't remember.
Boomer is INFP.
Okay.
Did we not see it? We might have just seen hers. Let me look really quick if I can scroll through and see it show up. INTP. Maybe we didn't see it.
We've seen it. I don't think we've seen it yet.
Okay, yeah, she's INFP.
I've left the house in 6 months. Oh, wow. Yeah. So far, not worth it at all. Next. Hey, I'm Chris, and there's no way for me to meaningfully scratch the surface of who I am in this short introduction. Even if you were to try to get to know me one-on-one, there's no way you truly could. We are all doomed to live our lives isolated on our own until we each face death alone. And our last group member.
That was Boomer. That was Boomer. Timestamp that. Boomer, that's 136. Alone. Could you ever know me?
Boomer.
And since I'm going last, this whole time I've just been thinking about what I would say now. So I haven't been listening to anything that any of you have said. I don't know any of your names. I don't know anything about you. I mean, I do remember that you said something about being an alcoholic, but it was a joke. So yeah, that's my introduction.
I knew it.
Great.
I was so busy thinking about what I was gonna say right now that I didn't listen to any of this shit. I kind of heard some weird shit about you though, dude. And then guess what? I'm not prepared for right now because I never came up with anything. My bad.
Oh my god.
Oh, this was fun. Did you?
So good.
Did you have fun this evening, Ms. Vicki?
Yeah, I had tons of fun.
Thank you.
I always have fun with you.
Yeah. Thank you for doing it. I know for next time that I don't want to do so much of one of these personality types. I like that you suggested that we do other ones because it's fun to like hear how they
see
go.
Other people because there's so many people we know that have these different personalities. It's very interesting.
Yes, this was a lot of fun. So, what else? I don't know what I'm actually going to cover on Monday on my show in the morning. It will start at 9 a.m. Pacific time, 12.
Well,
what? Tell me.
I'm sure you guys are going to want to cover some of the Fanny trial. They're
my
going to try to wrap it up tomorrow.
Dude, now I don't have to post those videos. I could just play them for myself on that show because, you know, they're kind of, I don't know.
There's a lot more there, you know.
She's going to be on the stand again tomorrow.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. So that will give you something for Monday.
Yeah,
at least something.
Monday. That's true. So possibly Monday, that is probably what we're going to talk about, Fanny. And I'm pretty sure Trump got a trial date set for March in the, I think it's the bribery thing for Stormy. I don't fucking know.
Mm,
I'm not following all. That's a lot to follow as far as Trump is concerned. But if
all right.
if
There's a
there
lot
is a
going
date and it is easy to see, then maybe we'll talk about that. We'll look at any of those cases that are
I'm
going on.
sure Nova will help you come up with something.
Yeah.
Because he's
And
always.
then, yeah, he always has something to talk about. And then on
Yeah.
Tuesday, we're going to jump back in to the deep rig. And I can't wait. I'm actually looking forward to
Oh
this
my
book
God.
since we started. Are you?
Yes. I cannot wait.
I know, because
it's gotten so interesting.
Yeah, so if you're following us on Tuesdays, we read a book. Right now in February, we're reading The Deep Rig by Patrick Byrne, who's Overstock guy, I'm pretty sure. He's also he's just a rich guy and anyways, he just told us a story about how Rudy Giuliani is this fucking drunk old retard. And I already knew that. So like the confirmation is nice. I'm like, I knew it. I could trust this guy so much more now that he's like, this guy is a lot. And so we learned all that. We've basically if you paid attention to the run up to the 2020 election, this guy was there. And so it's just the behind the scenes look. They're going everywhere we turn. The information is dying instead of getting where it needs to go and being like seen, and so when we come into Tuesday, it's called storming the White House or something like that. Basically, they're fucking tired of dealing with Rudy and mediocrity and all of the dumb people that are in the way that make politics suck, and so they're going to figure out how to get into the White House and get the message to the president.
Wasn't Michael Flynn part of that group too?
Correct. Michael Flynn, Sidney Powell, and it's really, really, it's a really good story.
It's getting really good. Sorry,
really
you're not around. Let's listen to it, Paul.
Spoiler alert, they failed.
Yeah. Don't spoil the end.
But spoiler alert, Biden is the president. But here's the thing. It is nice to see kind of what happened. How did it break down? What's going on behind the scenes? And for just I don't know. It's a little confirmation.
Very interesting.
It is getting interesting, and I think it will probably last 2 more weeks because I already read actually by happenstance. I read the back of the book first because I was never going to read the book, and then to my audience, and so I was like skimming it, and so I read the end. I'm like, oh my gosh, like I'm just remembering how it ends. Okay, this guy. Oh, should I spoil it?
Don't spoil it.
No. Okay, well, let me just say the way that this story ends is it's personal. Like he's not great at storytelling at the beginning. It's like the AI fucking wrote it, to be fair. But the end is really decent. And I didn't get that impression when I was reading it to myself originally. But I actually think I was reading it while we were on Discord behind the scenes, and I kept going, "You guys, I gotta read this to you." Yeah, that's how I ended up doing this book. Because I was like, I can't tell the end of the story, so I have to tell the whole story. And you might remember that on the first day of filming that book, I was like, I don't want to do it because I wasn't into the book. And now finally at my 3rd week, I'm like, this fucking book is dope. So yeah, the way I don't know what it's going to be like when they get into the White House and try to get the message to the president. I don't know how all that goes, but I know that there is part of the Hunter Biden laptop story in here. And it's crazy.
Okay. It's juicy. It's juicy. You gotta be
so
there.
Anyways, we will get into that on Tuesday. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Thank you for hanging out with me, Vicki. Chat, Hands, Ada, Paul. It's always good to see you. Mr. Hideous, Cat Ninja, you made it. It's very late where you are. Thanks for hanging. Lip-hearted faggot. I know you say Jesus. That's a message I could get behind. It's a good message to leave on. Oh wait, it left.
Oh, did you see that you got a thing from Sibling?
Oh, just to recap. Okay, wait. Just a recap of tonight. I'm still confused. Doily shirt, future son-in-law, great chat, better host, and good times. Early tonight was a success.
Yay!
Thank you. Joy, at least
Thanks,
your future
Paul.
son-in-law, yeah, you nailed it. Which is really funny. I'm so glad that we read that. I'm so glad you were here to read it with me because your laugh is actually it's so infectious. It's like everything. Makes me just
Aw.
yeah, I don't want to. I've recently someone said to me like, I want to make it happen, but I really do. It does make me want to like make you laugh because it's so funny. It's like you make me. The problem with that was like a little devilish laugh, so you make me want to like be worse. I don't know why. It's like the worst. That's why we won't be able to
I
hang
don't
out
know
in real
why.
life because yeah, that's how I feel. Thank you, anyone who sent me in a Rumble rant, Daramuth, sibling revelry, Mr.
Yeah.
Paul. Oh, Shiley Man, I just scrolled past your name. I hope you're having a good night. Yeah, that's the most hilarious chat of the night. I wish I could do something about pinning this. But thank you, anybody who did send me a Rumble rant. I do appreciate
You should
you.
do it. You should do a screenshot of it just so you can save it.
Vicky's the best. I do agree, Daniel. Good to see you. You are still here. Do you do voices when you read Divinity? I do. Yeah. That's why it's really hard for me to like get into things like the Bible or even Outlander, one of my very favorite books, because they speak with such a harsh accent. It takes me a while to like get into it so that I can do it when I'm reading. You know what I mean? Same with the Bible. It was like as soon as I figured out actually, you know what? It was because I had read harder books like that damn Scottish one, the Highlander accent or whatever.
Ooh.
That when I was, like, telling myself, "The Bible is just hard to read," I was like, "Dude, you read hard books." Like, that's a freaking dumb excuse. It's not the biggest book you've ever read. It's not the hardest one you've ever read. Figure out the dialect and make it happen, and so that's what I did. I was like, "Okay, bitch, you know how to do this. Your mind knows how to do this. You can skip words that are too hard. You know what they're trying to say, and you'll figure it out." And that's what I did. I eventually was like, "Oh, I get it now." So
Right?
why I
Instead of
can
trying
tell
to
that.
figure out all the crazy words they get in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Go read your Bibles. I think that's the moral of this story. But I love y'all. I love you, Vicky, and I'll see you over in
Love
Discord.
you, sweetheart. Okay.
Have a good night, chat.
Bye,
See you in
everybody. Have a great night.
morning. Adios.